America's second oldest auto race is happening tomorrow right here in our backyard, and you don't have to climb a mountain to experience some of the excitement. Our 11 News reporter Lindsay Gruey is at the Penrose Heritage Museum right now. And Lindsay, a lot of people probably don't know a lot about this museum.
Kayla, as I keep saying, this is a hidden gem here in Southwest Colorado Springs. It's the permanent home of a lot of the races, race cars, memorabilia, and it's completely free. And to show off some of the museum, I'm here with the person who oversees it, Sarah Woods. And Sarah, we haven't been in this room yet. There is a lot of stuff here.
Yes, so this is actually what is known as the Pikes Peak Hill Climb Experience.
Okay.
It's a special exhibit that is meant to give visitors the feel of what it might be like to be on Pikes Peak. So the exhibit space actually mimics the mountain itself, and spread throughout the Pikes Peak Hill Climb Experience are different race cars that show the different types of vehicles that compete in this event every year.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about this vehicle right here?
Yes, so this actually, we just brought this vehicle in a couple of weeks ago. It is the Donner Dykstra Special. This race car was raced by competitor David Donner. He's actually competing in the hill climb this year.
Nice.
This is a classic example of an open wheel car. These were the first type of class of cars to compete on Pikes Peak, and David is actually a multi-generational competitor. His family's been competing in this event practically since the beginning.
How does he usually do?
David always does really well. David has many King of the Mountain titles and has set course records, so he's quite accomplished on the mountain.
Nice. And I know there's a lot of stuff up here. Way up there is I was being told that's another queen of the mountain.
Yes, so we actually have some exhibits upstairs that showcase Michelle Mouton. So in 1985, she came to Pikes Peak and set an overall course record and was the fastest competitor up that year. And
male and female?
Yes, and so she earned the title King of the Mountain, which is the title that the hill climb uses for all competitors, man and woman. But she is the only woman to hold that title.
That is amazing. And I heard she's in town this year?
Yes, she is in town because she was just inducted into the Pikes Peak Hill Climb Hall of Fame.
And then Sarah, let's follow here. This is the finish line to the Pikes Peak. You really have everything. It does feel like we're on the mountain.
We do.
But you said that this is a very significant part of the exhibit.
Yeah, so this is one of the displays in the museum that really draws people in, and it's easy to see why. This is an actual car that crashed on Pikes Peak, but what I will say is the competitor and the navigator both walked away from this accident, and we use this car to really talk about how important safety is on Pikes Peak. The organization takes safety very seriously, as you might imagine, given that this event takes place on a very dangerous mountain highway.
Without guardrails in some sections.
Correct. There aren't a lot of guardrails in a lot of those 156 turns, but this car, when it went through tech inspection the first time, they noticed that the roll cage needed to be reinforced. So the team had to reinforce the roll cage before they could compete, and that is exactly what saved their lives.
That's incredible. And I see that they signed the helmet.
Yes, they did sign the helmet, and we actually have footage of the accident so that people can see just how harrowing it can be to compete.
Sarah, this is an amazing exhibit. I wish we had more time to go through it. If you watching right now want to come see this, again, it's completely free, open to the public. You don't have to be staying at the Broadmoor to come see this. And there's so much stuff from the entire 103-year history of the hill climb. So be sure to come out Tuesdays through Saturdays. Back to you, Kayla.
All right, thanks so much, Lindsay.